Kia ora, and welcome to the Thursday afternoon live stream on my channel here. My name's Matt, and I have a woodworking channel and a DIY kind of channel. So this is what I do, and every Thursday at about 3 o'clock I'm going to jump on and do a weekly review. My plan is to use woodwork and YouTube and DIY projects as my retirement plan. And you guys, if there's anybody out there thinking of doing the same thing, these reviews will kind of serve as a view into what I'm doing, so you can make your own kind of decisions on how you might do it. All right. First of all, as mentioned last week, I've made a video that a few people watched. It's this one here, all about making large panels out of pallet wood. And I think as of last week, it had 7,115 views, and that's now up to 12,982. So that's fantastic. It's a big jump. That's bigger than any video that I've made before. So for me, that's viral. It's very exciting. It's also got nearly 900 watch hours just on that one video. So that's very exciting for me. All right, moving right along. I don't want to spend any more than about 10 minutes on this. So we'll try to get through it real quick. So that's that one video there. I use this calendar here to try to keep myself accountable. Last week I'd done way too many hours. The plan is to do roughly 26 contact hours a week, either in the workshop or editing. And I did 40 odd last week. So too many. And I also keep a monthly tally over here in the corner. This week only 3 hours in the shop. 12 hours editing for a total of 15. So that's just a bit of compensation, giving back, taking some time off. Also, the project I'm doing at the moment, I'm up to the finishing stage, and the painting is taking a very long time. I can basically do half a side per day, and I think it's going to need 4 coats total. So 8 days just for the finishing on that, and I can't use my shed. I can't use my workshop while that job's being done. So it's a good opportunity to have a wee rest. So we're doing that. But as far as the month is tracking, I'm not far below what the number that I'm after. So I'll easily hit that by the end of week 5. So that's that. Now, back to the dashboard, and the most important number here is this 386 subs. That's up from 233 last week, and I've done very little, so pretty happy with that. Again, one good video, over 30,000 views as well. So I very happy with that video. While I'm on that topic, I think I should probably mention that I feel very differently now after having 30,000 views on a video. It's all very well to put yourself out there when nobody's watching, but when a few people start watching, then it changes the way you feel about it, or it changes the way I feel about it. I'm quite nervous about the next video. I want it to be really good, but the reality is I haven't got enough experience yet. I'm not good enough at either making videos or doing the actual woodworking projects yet to produce really good content on a weekly basis. So the chances of it being really good are probably low, but I'll do my best, and that video will be out as soon as possible. Still a bit of time to go on that. As I said, it's painting, and nearly finished, but we'll see. Okay, so 386 up from 233, so that's fantastic particularly given I haven't put in a lot of work this week. As far as content goes, change up from previous weeks. I'm going to just sort this by views, so you can see essentially the top videos here, and very little change from last week. That's the one good video, then the tool review kind of video, and then this one about the pantry are the only ones that have more than 1,000 views each, and it drops off pretty steeply after that. Yeah, I got 53 comments on this video, and you start to build a community, start to build an audience, and which is fantastic. I'm really happy about that. But it does change the way I feel about releasing videos. I can't just release any old crap anymore, I guess, just for the sake of the process and practice. Anyway, so moving right along, that's long form videos, and then we have short form videos. Interesting. Sort that by views, and I've got one on 2,000 views down here below these ones on 900 and 800. Anyway, that's YouTube for you. This analytics does some weird things. Anyway, that is what it is. I think this might have been the very first short I released, where I hurt myself, and people like that, I guess. It got banned on TikTok, that one, because there was a bit of blood. Yeah, it's been overtaken by this one, by the looks of that. I'm not sure why it's sitting down there. Anyway, that is what it is. Those are the top performing videos in the short form. So the short forms get released on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram, and obviously the long forms only on YouTube. So there we go. That's that. Then lives. I think last week these had 2 and 3 views. So you get more eyeballs on one video, you get more eyeballs on the channel, and that's like tenfold higher than it was, and also only 80% likes. So probably not unexpected. Here's this week's video running now. With any luck, it's recording. I'm still a little bit nervous about making all that work. I think it's working, so yeah. All right, cool. Next we have channel analytics, and this is for the last 28 days. So last week this number was at 11,973. So that's nearly doubled. The total watch hours was 462. So again, nearly doubled. And subs has gone from 147 to 340. So that's pretty cool. Next, we have the audience numbers, and this page is changed a lot. Not just the numbers, but the information that's on here. And to be honest, I haven't really had much of a chance to look at it. But the data is becoming a lot more rich. There's a lot more stuff here, like this graph here that wasn't there last week. So as a result of doing a video that got some views, YouTube now has some information and they're feeding it back to me, which is fantastic. And it looks like I need to be according to this graph, I think probably the best time for me to release a video would be before 7 a.m. on a Friday. People are watching Friday, Saturday. I don't know what they're doing on a Wednesday afternoon, but yeah, I don't know what's happening there, but that's the numbers. That's the audience. A lot of it was from the US, so whatever 7 o'clock on a Friday is here is obviously different in the US. So I will need to investigate that and have a think about how I should schedule my videos down the track. Okay, watch time from subscribers 5.6. That's fantastic. That's, I think, up. It's not something that I recorded last time. So, but the more kind of subscribers watching, the better, because obviously they're people who like the stuff, and I want to grow that audience. I want to give these people more of the stuff that they like. So we'll continue to work on that. Age and gender distribution is about the same, 95 to 5, and at the older scale of watcher, which is what the target is. So that's fantastic. All right, moving right along to the all-important earn. So I'm coming up very close now to eligibility for this first tier, memberships and supers and shopping and stuff like that. So 386 subscribers. Remember, this is a few days old, so the subscribers is correct, but the public watch hours I have more than 981. Even still, that's almost a third of the way towards that qualification figure there. So that's really cool. Obviously, same numbers down here, but the targets are higher for full AdSense eligibility, and when you qualify to earn. But yeah, it's exciting that one video made such a big difference. I just got to make a few more, a few more good ones. All right, moving right along to Instagram. I think, again, I've changed this. I'm going to do everything as close to 28 days as possible. Instagram, I can do 30, so that's what this is. Views, 1537, up from 1302. Interactions, 42, up from 32. Followers, 22, up from 20. I think it was stuck on 20 for a while, so I've added 2. Very exciting. Can't find that camera. Hello. All right, so that's cool. That's Instagram. TikTok, we're looking at the last 28 days. What was it last week? Video views were 4,800, so 6,200 this week. Likes is 274, up from 198, and comments 9, up from 6. So that's growth. That's good. Again, I haven't put in a lot over the last week or so good to see that's still growing. Okay, next we have the content, and again, I think this is sorted by most popular. So there's a new most popular here, and the last one was I made a box prettier than my wife. Was the most popular. Now I've got this progress update on the Pallet wood headboard has taken over, so that's pretty cool. New content going to the top. That's very nice. And finally, we have the viewers, and we've got 4,400, up from 4,800, and new viewers 4,300, up from 2,300. So there you go. TikTok's growing, and that's all very good and happy and joyful. And that's it. So quick and dirty. I think, where are we at? We're at, I saw the number before, how long it was. I've lost it. Anyway, doesn't matter. About 10 minutes, I reckon. Still too long. I'm still rambling, but that's cool. I'll get better at it. As I mentioned last week, if the live stream is something that you would be interested in interacting on, and you can't do it on Thursday at 3 o'clock, I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, Thursday 3 o'clock it will be again next week. I'm about 70% sure I'll get the next Longform video out before then. So hopefully I'll see you guys across there on that one. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, give us a like, maybe another sub. That'd be fantastic. And I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys. Camera. Bye.